What's up, people? Back with another reaction, back with another lucky dip. This is another one from Mikey. He's been excited to have us talk about this one for a little bit. It's a tune by The Sounds, which is apparently a Swedish pop rock group, and this is the title track from their 2002 debut album, Living in America. And of the various parts or members of the band, he felt it appropriate to highlight Fredrik, the drummer, because he said the drums on this tune, and maybe in their music more generally, is very dynamic and very compelling, so I'll be listening for that. Let's hear it. This is The Sounds. The track is Living in America from the album of the same name, 2002. Like that keyboard, very bright and electric.
Teenage porn stars, living for nothing now. Nightlife, baby. Ooh, look out, shape up. Before you got to turn around. Wake up, honey.
Really like Phantom of the Opera organ.
We're not living in America. 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 We're not living. We're not living in America. We're not sorry. I knew there was something that we never had. We don't worry now. We're not living in America. We're not sorry. No, we don't care about the world today. We're not sorry for you, my baby, sweet baby. Ooh, baby, baby,
That's cool. Number one, I enjoy when songs rhythmically lead you to a point where intuitively you sort of feel what's going to happen, and there was the sense of that culmination at the end there. Secondarily, love those keyboards. As I was saying, it had a very high electric Phantom of the Opera menacing organ type sound. The drums definitely stood out at some different points. Those builds, the double time snare at the end, really enjoyed that. And yes, they're not living in America, and they're not sorry. Something about changing the world, I couldn't hear that third line of the chorus clearly. It was something about, the last part of it was changing the world, but I don't know if it was we're not doing that or we're not thinking about that. There was something, the few words at the beginning of that line I didn't catch at any point clearly. But yeah, and they're not sorry for you, or indeed for me, who lives in America. But yeah, it's entirely fair. I don't quite know the essence of the phrase. Maybe they didn't break into the American musical market in any significant sense, but they're fine with that. Now, it's their first album, so I don't know if they'd be making a statement like that. It could be about American hegemony, and they're saying that they're not part of that. They're not part of this, fast food, mass market culture that permeates different places, and they're doing something different from that. I'm really not sure how to take the main phrase, but whatever it is, they're saying they're set apart from that, and they're not living in America, even if it's literally, which, if it is literally, I get that. They're from Sweden, so maybe their base of operations isn't the U.S., but they are singing in English, so I'm not quite sure what's happening, but I'm sure Mikey will have some comments about that, and ultimately anyone else who knows the group, do please chime in. But yeah, definitely on the harder, like pop punk edge of pop rock. Like it felt like it was a bit more attitude filled than your more straight away, let's say, pop rocks, your like radio pop rock. So yeah, enjoyed it. As I said, in particular the keyboard element. I like the vocals too. They were echoed up at a couple points, and the emphasis being placed on the end of certain lines. So yeah, a cool opener for anyone looking into the group. Do let me know what you think of this one. I will see you next time. Peace.